If you told me that in the span of 13 months Bayern Munich would replace the second highest goal scorer in Bundesliga history with the second highest goal scorer in Premier League history, I'd think you're still hungover from last year's Oktoberfest. But that's exactly what the Bavarians did this summer, paying Tottenham €100 million to sign club captain Harry Kane, a move that's already frontrunner for signing of the season, as the Englishman's burning desire to win silverware has made him virtually unstoppable. And with world-class teammates surrounding him now, the rest of Europe should be worried, as Bayern Munich have unleashed Harry Kane. The English skipper's dominance of Deutschland would begin against Werder Bremen, as Harry endeared himself to away fans with an assist just 4 minutes into his Bundesliga debut, before scoring his first goal for the club 70 minutes later, as Bayern started their domestic season with a 4-0 victory, a win that gave Bavarians a taste of Kane's elite finishing and decisive creative ability, with the former being a staple of his game since 2014 when he was named PFA Young Player of the Year under Mauricio Pochettino, and the latter being a more recent addition to his arsenal thanks to Jose Mourinho's decision to deploy him as a playmaker, an evolution of his game that saw Kane become the first player in Premier League history to win the Golden Boot and Playmaker of the Season award in the same year. Harry left London as Tottenham Hotspur's highest ever goal scorer, and quickly introduced himself to his new home supporters by scoring both of Bayern's goals in their 2-0 win over Augsburg in matchday 2, with the first goal bumping Harry's penalty record up to a ridiculous 89.2% success rate. Borussia Mönchengladbach managed to keep Kane relatively quiet on matchday 3, but we're just gonna go ahead and call that game an anomaly, considering Kane was right back on the score sheet the very next game, in Bayern's 2-2 thriller against Xabi Alonso's Bayer Leverkusen. Both teams had been perfect up until that point, so this was Harry's first real domestic challenge and he didn't disappoint. He would face his first European challenge just 3 days later, as Bayern were pooled with Manchester United for the first game of the Champions League group stage. It was Kane's first appearance in the competition since 2019, but he looked right at home at the Allianz Arena, assisting Leroy Sane's goal in the first half and converting another penalty at the start of the second. Bayern's new star striker had scored 5 goals in his first 6 games across all competitions, but his best performance was yet to come. On September 23rd, Munich faced the recently promoted Bochum, where Kane put on an absolute masterclass, scoring not once, not twice, but 3 times, sealing his first Bundesliga hat-trick, on top of also nabbing 2 assists in Bayern's 7-goal demolition. It was as close to a perfect performance as you could get and brought Harry's Bundesliga totals up to 7 goals and 3 assists in just 5 games, which is more than double the total contributions of Bayern's next best player, and actually makes Kane the second best goal contributor in Europe, ahead of Erling Haaland and only behind Sekou Guirassy. Let me know in the comment section below if you want a video on him, by the way. But back to Kane. Not only is Harry making football look easy, he's making history, surpassing Gerd Müller and Miroslav Klose's club record for most league goals in their first 5 games. And while Kane is used to breaking records by now, being surrounded by world-class players at club level is totally new for him, as he's supported on the left by serial winner Kingsley Coman, rapid sniper Leroy Sane on the right, and wonderboy Jamal Musiala down the middle. Leon Goretzka is the muscle of the midfield, while captain Joshua Kimmich serves as the maestro. Alphonso Davies is the fastest fullback on earth, while Konrad Laimer has flawlessly transitioned as right back. Napoli's Kim Min-jae was signed in the summer to partner speedy center back Dayot Upamecano, with keeper Sven Ulreich as arguably the only average player in the starting 11. The polar opposite from his days at Tottenham, where the only world-class footballers he ever played with were Christian Eriksen and Heung-min Son. He's also being coached by European Cup winner Thomas Tuchel, who's been brought in to reassert Bayern as the best team in the world. And if Kane keeps these performances up, it's only a matter of time before he finally wins the first trophy of his career. If you liked today's video, go ahead and watch another. As always, I'm Andy, first team all sideline.